Good evening and welcome to another episode of playing Crusader Kings 3 slowly and poorly and badly, terribly and all that good stuff. I have a semi-prepared opening for this video. It currently only exists as some very small notes, but they're arranged in a circle, and we shall discover why if I can pull this off, which I have my doubts about that, and I am already highly daunted. But to begin with, I am not used to putting videos on YouTube, and one of the things that you become aware of is the analytics that you can see about your videos. And my problem with it is that I've become identified with what I'm creating, and so the analytics are like getting minute by minute feedback on your worth as a human being. Now, my mental health is atrocious and has been for decades, so this is not something that I should have had introduced into my life. On the topic of mental health and my own mental health, it is possible for characters in this game to go insane. One of the routes to that is, and we encounter an issue here because my monitor is poorly aligned and it might appear different to you than to me, but our character has stress levels. You should see a pop up there. When that gets very high, bad things can happen, including, as I've seen, you can get a decision to commit suicide. In fact, decisions are things we've not visited at all this entire series so far, and we really should have done, because sometimes I've been struggling to think what we should do, and decisions would have provided an answer, but let's not do that just yet. So stress levels increase, as you would imagine. The worse your stress is, the worse outcomes can get. But at the moment, we have no stress, and that's because we've done F all. We've been very quiet. I mean, we did go on a raid. I suppose the absolute farce that was our raid could have caused some stress, but as it turns out, it hasn't. So doing things can cause stress, and I have been doing things in real life, namely making these videos, and it's causing me stress in the form of the analytics. Now, those of you able to observe the art of rhetoric in real time will see that I've gone full circle there. I started on analytics, I went through various topics, and I gracefully ended up back on the topic of analytics. And I believe this demonstrates that I would be suitable to be hired as a speechwriter for a senior politician, or, I don't know, a middle ranking insurance salesman. And I don't mean to imply that I should be giving speeches. I would be unlikely to motivate anyone. My voice is more the sort of voice you would want to hear while undergoing acupuncture, particularly if you wish to be asleep while having your buttocks serially pierced. And I think that's the end of that bit. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did say also that I would be reading comments out that people leave, and somebody has left a one-word comment, and that is nice. But what they've done is they've ended the word nice in an uncommon manner with multiple E's rather than just one. And I find that somewhat abrasive, in only because I did say that I would be reading them out loud, and with the multiple E's it leaves me in a dilemma that I had to apply thought cycles to as to how to say it. But I am not going to say nicey out loud because I feel that would diminish me. But nevertheless, I appreciate you sending the comment in. Alright, let's do an actual game thing. I nearly forgot it was here in front of me there. Something that's been happening a very great deal is that our air keeps changing really very, very often. And in a game where our success depends on our dynasty flourishing, this is a real cause for concern. Our heir at the moment is this man, so let's be... Oh no, this is just the kingdom, isn't it? Our house is Ailpin, and we've looked at our family tree a few times. This person, oh, they are Alpin. Okay, so I was confusing this Murray thing. Oh well, I mean that's okay then. At the moment though, because as I say, it's changing all the time, and I do not know how to deal with that. We want to know how to look at our succession. So if we click the Kingdom of Alba, here we are, we can see the succession here. Tanistry elective is what's going to determine the heir. The ruler and all vassals of 1 and 2 ranks below the title can nominate an heir, the Tanist, from among the members of the ruler's dynasty. Oh, well, if they have to be in our dynasty, then I think we don't have to worry. I mean, that's all we're concerned with. Vassals will tend to favour older, distant relatives over close family. Why distant relatives? It makes sense for them to favour the older, because if you recall, I was keen on my son. Well, I voted for my son, who was 5 years old at that point. So that makes sense, but I don't know why they want distant relatives. But anyway, I mean, if they're in our dynasty, I'm not going to get too het up about that at the moment. Very, very briefly, because it's not in the game world, I looked up the maximum number of videos YouTube will allow on a playlist. It's 5,000. So we can hope to reach 1450 within 5,000 videos. What's more, I'm probably... Actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm currently planning to do. People will get expectations. So we'll leave that aside. But suffice it to say that if somebody did release a video a day, 3,650 videos would be what you'd have in 10 years, and a playlist can accommodate that many. But I'm not saying I'm doing that. You can go away. Let's get time started. Oh, once again, I forgot to set my alarm, so I'm going to knock off a few minutes for obvious reasons. Get that going. Oh yeah, well, alright, so a pop-up's come. I was about to look at our decisions since we seem to be at a loose end. Sway, getting personal. In our recent communication, my Chancellor Mormaer Dryston expressed a want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. Well, I mean, not sure that's something I care about. Like, he should be doing what I tell him, is my firm belief. I could make sure that our coming letters contain more on a topic close to his heart. Oh yeah. So yeah, alright, we're trying to sway him, so let's at least pretend that we're interested in the things that he's interested in. I think he likes to focus on diplomatic matters. I have heard he appreciates feats of war. He surely enjoys subterfuge and intrigue. Well, he's wounded. That doesn't have anything. He's wounded and one-legged. I did not know that about our Chancellor. He's got the lifestyle trait of schemer and intricate web weaver. So I'm going to say, surely he enjoys subterfuge and intrigue. I don't know if the decision can surely be that easy. I was able to figure that out very quickly, it seemed, and you'd think there's probably more to it than that, knowing the complexity of the game. In his response, my Chancellor Mormaer Dryston encouraged my slight dip into more personal topics. What a treat that he also is interested in intrigue. So that appears to have gone down well, and he's got a +10 opinion of us, so yeah. Oh, we're at speed 3. That's horrendous. We don't want to be doing that. All hell will break loose. I mean, that's just uncontrollable. War declared to the vile King Constantine. Oh no. Oh no, it's the Isles. This symbol here shows us this is the Isles. And we already know they've got over 6,000 troops, while we've got like, I don't know, 1,500 or something. May your humours rot in your living body. Well, that's not nice, is it? I have long coveted your lands. I did fear this would happen, and I was going to talk about this threat in an earlier episode, but because I can't shut up and I talk about YouTube analytics, I never really got round to that. Only to be denied possession of them. No more. The time has come for me to finally get what I deserve. Conquest of the Mormondom of Linlithgowshire. So in likelihood they're not after the totality of our lands, thank God, but really? Is that? Yeah, that's what they're after. They're after this bit here. Well, if we look at the duchy titles, if they did take that, which surely they will, because I don't think there's much we can do about it, we would still have complete Moray and Albany. What's more, I don't think what he's after is one of our key. Well, wait. Oh no. Right. Okay. I don't think it's one of the bits of land that, I don't know how to word this, are like really ours, as opposed to owned by people that we are ruling. I hope I've made sense of that to you. It is the land that our marshal owns, and we like him. Although it's not like he's a brilliant marshal, so we do like him even though he's not great at his job. Rally the troops. Well, I mean, the game's saying rally the troops. I don't know if I want to fight this. I mean, presumably we'll get the option in a moment to just say, yeah, right, sod it, just have it. Presumably saying sod it, just have it will go down tremendously badly with our own people. This is showing up as 4,000 people, but rally the troops it is. Not very happy about this at all. Alright, we'll let time pass and see if he comes out of his realm. Raise all armies. I am very unsure whether I want to raise our armies. Well, he's not turning up yet. Let's dare to go to speed 2. Oh, what? Wait. Who are these people here? Let's pause. It looks like... Oh, my brother's brought his army out while we are remaining indoors, which cannot be right, surely. I don't know who this is. Oh, that's our Chancellor. So the people under me, they're determined to fight. Alright, well, it's going to look really bad if I don't bring my troops out, isn't it? So, raise all armies. This is a bit more than I can take at the moment. I'm very tired. And this is unexpected. I was hoping to do more like, you know, the full half hour on Google Analytics. To be honest, that's where my passion lies now. Not this, you know, medieval squabbling. Wait, what? Who is this? Normally when there's a battle going on, there's an ability to click and you get information down in the bottom left. That's just an army that's standing still. Can I not click on them? Because you can normally click on other people's armies. Well, we just have to bear useless witness. Right, they're not fighting now. Once again, that's our brother's army, and it's still sizable, so we should be pleased with that. Where is our army? they would have this flag, surely, which is this one. No? They're moving about on their own, so... Alright, we can fabricate... Well, these fabrications cost money, and since we're at war, I don't think we want to prioritise that. Where are our troops? I probably shouldn't be suggesting there's a bug, since I am so incompetent at the game. That would be an overreach, I think. They're sieging what is our land, and I am unable to find and control... Oh, they're sieging. Are they sieging there as well? Maybe not. Yeah, there's 2 sieges going on, because I said that I could give this up, but now some gits sieging here as well. Dunfermline. So, my interpretation of this is that one of our vessels is attacking another of our vessels, and presumably they feel they can do this because they want to take control, take advantage of the chaos that we're currently experiencing. And I take a very dim view of this, but dim view as I may, since I can't find my own soldiers, I am going to struggle to intervene. So this is my brother, and he's attacking... Well, I didn't expect it to do that. I confess that all of this is far too much on my plate for me to be able... Oh! Green troops. Alright, this is us. Now, it still leaves the question of where I send them. I don't... On my understanding that this is my brother, I'm not going to send them there. Yeah, that is my brother there. He's the commander. If I sent them there, I could kill my own brother, which in this game is not uncommon. It's incredibly common to kill your own brother and be in competition with them. Nevertheless, I'm reluctant to send them here as well, because we have very few troops. Oh, they've left. Oh, right, because they finished sieging, I guess. Well, we can wait for them to go away and try and take back the territory. If I pause now, there are considerations in the game based on territory where if you have a disadvantage in numbers, you can try and make it up by choosing your terrain wisely. I would have to say I would once again be out of my depth in attempting to do that. I don't know, we should at least look into it. What is the terrain here? Plains. I don't think plains is going to help us. These are hills. Defender advantage. Alright, well, we'll try staying there and hoping he comes and hits us, because we'll have an advantage there, but I strongly suspect he's not going to do that. Is he sieging this one as well? He is. I don't think we get any advantage from sneaking up behind them while they're sieging. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they would just turn round and batter us. So I think he has to siege a few of our places to get this war score up. It does not mean that when we inevitably lose the war, we lose the territory that has been sieged. So we don't necessarily lose this, we will lose this. Not very happy about any of this. He's moving away. It looks like he's now going into northern England. I don't know why, but we can declare ourselves happy that that's the case. Espionage lovers. While performing his duties as my spy master, oh no, I like him. I don't want anything bad to happen to the spy master. He's the only good council person we've got. High Chieftain Aid has uncovered a secret held by Petty King Artgal of Strathclyde. Oh right, okay. He has secretly taken Gwemfrewi, a commoner, from Alclad as a lover. Alright. So is this the person that's attacking us? Oh, he's allied with our brother. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Strathclyde is where we were thinking of attacking. It's the Isles that's been attacking us today. Alright. Does that secret appear in our intrigue thing? Secrets known to me. Gwemfrewi's lover. It does. Alright, we'll have to bear that in mind. And meanwhile, the dodgy paperwork we prepared to bring about an invasion of the other neighbouring realm has come to fruition. I see. Oh, once again there's an enormous amount of money involved, and we can't afford either of them. I'm going to click it anyway just to be told off. Oh god, we've gone into debt. Well, I mean, what would I expect? But I kind of thought it was just going to say that we can't. So now we're being attacked in a manner we are struggling to understand, and we now also are in debt. Advice, debt. The debt helpline is open for phone calls. Oh, we've got a counsellor missing. Let's at least bring this down to 1, the speed. Why have these numbers appeared? Doesn't normally have numbers there, I don't think. Let's just concentrate on troop movements going on in the kingdom. They're attacking from the east now as well. Meanwhile, generally in this situation, you know, you take your troops and you confront them, but I mean, that cannot seem wise when we're so outnumbered. So I'm inclined just to observe what they do. I don't want to look at debt advice at the moment. Let's fulfill our council position. What happened to him? Hang on. None of these. We ought to know why the councillor is no longer there. I suppose once he's gone, it doesn't matter an awful lot, does it? So the chancellor's key skill, there goes the end episode alarm, is diplomacy, and the best diplomat we've got at the moment is this guy who's cynical, callous and honest. The second one absolutely loathes us because we previously fired him from the council in part. Well, we'll choose him then, Rodri. Let's have a look at him. Well, actually, let's not have a look at him because it's time to bring the episode to a close. So let's also pause. So we are under attack and remain under attack. The war score is here, and I believe what will happen is you'll see that this area has diagonals, which means it's occupied, and they probably have to turn other bits of our lands into diagonals to win the war. So that will be alarming for us, but I maintain that when the war is over they will only take this bit. Still leaves the question in the future, what's to stop them taking more and more? We will have to make friends with the Isles, or we will have to kill the leader until such time as we find a leader that's friendly with us, something like that. But anyway, thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the treat of my circular rhetoricism. No, merely rhetoric. I'll shut up. Goodbye. Cheerio. Yeah.
Ta-da.